What's up, guys? So in this video, we're going to be running through basically a mock appointment setting call. So this is not DM setting. It's basically the same thing. We're just not texting this. This is over the phone. So Kishan is going to be a prospect here. So he's going to come in as either a lead, an email, a phone number, filled out an application, watched a VSL, a free training, something. And I am the appointment setter. So my job is going to be to try to qualify him, qualify his interest, qualify his timeline, and then make sure he is going to show up to the call that we schedule if he's interested and a good fit, and then book him on the calendar. And then that's my entire job. So how do you want to start this? Just ring, and then
just ring, and we can run it from there.
I keep wanting to do this. Okay, so ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this Kishan?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Kishan, this is Luke from Closer Cartel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I saw you filled out an application here, and I just wanted to go ahead and give you a call. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I filled it out maybe like 10 or 15 minutes ago.
Awesome. I'm just curious, bro, like what got you interested in sales of all things?
Yeah, was that you in the advertisement?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I saw that, and then so I work a 9 to 5 right now. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm 22 years old, so the first 9 to 5 out of college, and I just want to kind of find something else I can make money with. So
Nice.
That's a good idea.
Where'd you go to college at?
I went to the University of Wichita.
Nice, very nice. And what you said you're in a 9 to 5. Like, what job did you get into out of college?
Yeah, it's just some like level. I'm technically an engineer, but I'm still like an apprentice, so
Okay.
Not even in the actual role just yet.
What sort of engineer? Like a math kind of engineer? Like you're smart with numbers and designing things?
Just the engineer type of engineer, industrial engineering.
Industrial. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a far leap from a sales role, right? Like you don't really talk to people on a daily basis doing that, do you?
No, not at all.
So obviously, like we talk to a bunch of people that want to leave 9 to 5s, right? That's a common thing that people want to do. But why sales of all things if that's not really similar to what you currently do?
Yeah, it just seems like a business model with the lowest barrier to entry in terms of money. Like again, I just got a job, so I mean I have some savings, but it's not like I'm sure you know about e-commerce and stuff like that. I was looking into that because that's what a lot of people push, but I just don't feel comfortable kind of like putting a bunch of money into something. I'd rather be good at something and then have that be how I make money. So I feel like this is probably like a good thing to do if I don't have the most savings in the world, I would say.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's a great way of looking at it. You know, usually we got to tell people how to think about that, and everyone wants the shiny object, but that's usually the proper way. So I like it. I'm just curious, like, you're an engineer right now, coming out of college. Like, what sort of salary do you guys make straight out of college?
Yeah, it'll be around 70K this year. So not the worst, but not the best either.
Yeah. Getting into sales, is it more of a freedom thing for you, or do you want to make the same amount of money? Do you want to just spend less time in your job, have more freedom? Like, what is the big driver and the big like goal for you?
It's getting out before I get too deep into anything, because I know if I do this for 2 more years, like it's going to be a lot more comfortable because I'll probably be making like 120 by 2 years. But I know that's not that much money. And then me and my girlfriend are pretty serious, so could get married in a few years, and I just want to kind of be set up for that in case that happens, which I'm sure it will. But
Yeah. Well, congrats, man. That's awesome. That's super awesome. So, if you were to transition, do you want to make about the same amount of money? Do you want to make more money? Obviously, you want to get out before you're in too deep, which I understand. But monetary wise, is there a big goal there? Like you want to make the same, you want to make more, or do you really care?
No, I care. Yeah, I definitely care. I mean, the sky's the limit. I don't really want to put a cap on myself.
Awesome. Well, I'll just be honest with you, bro. Question before I say that: have you seen the sort of income that our students and the people in our program make?
Yeah, I saw people saw like people making like 30K per month. Is that normal?
I wouldn't say it's normal, but it definitely is possible, right? Like it's probably not normal for an engineer to make a couple 100,000, but
Mhm.
you could get there, right? Eventually, if you did the right thing, you could get there. I would say normal is anywhere from 5 to 15K, just depending on the offer you're in and those sort of things.
Yeah.
But based off of that, how familiar are you with how our world of sales works? Because obviously, it's not corporate; it's much different. Like, how familiar
Yeah.
are you with that?
I wouldn't say the most familiar. I've watched probably like two or three of your YouTube videos, so I understand it. Like you're selling like stuff that you see online, like the courses and the mentorships and stuff like that, and you're taking a cut of it. So it's pretty simple in my opinion, but like I don't
Mhm.
know like the whole nitty-gritty of everything.
Yeah, of course. So why this kind of sales opposed to you going and getting another 9 to 5 sales job? Like you could go work at Goldman Sachs or you could go work a corporate sales
Yeah.
job with benefits. So why this kind?
Um, I would just say because I know those are going to be I mean, you can still make good money with those, but like it's more of a I saw this testimony from you guys, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like I became really really good friends with like the business owner that I work with, and honestly, a lot of these people are really cool people to be with, and it just
Hmm.
seems like more of a freedom type of thing as opposed to actually. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna have some type of boss, but it doesn't seem like it's a very like breathe down your neck like type of corporate environment. I'm already starting to feel that I don't want to do that. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Very wise choice. That's why I did what I did myself. You know, I could never work that kind of job. So I feel your pain. If this is the right vehicle for you, obviously, our program has an investment and we have our own path to get you where you want to go. But if this is the right sort of vehicle for you, how quickly are you looking to leave that 9 to 5?
I mean, as soon as I can. I don't want it to be a thing where I just like get my first sales job and immediately quit because I know it's going to be like a ramp up period. But like
Hmm.
as soon as I can make the same type of money or even just a little bit less, like I'm willing to go all in.
So would you say it's fair to assume that probably just getting started ASAP, that way you can actually get that ramp up going and get out sooner than later?
Yeah, I want to get started as soon as possible. It's just like timing is a big thing because I know it's going to require time. So like how many hours a day would I need to like for this?
So we have a lot of guys that do 9 to 5s. They do college, they do other prior responsibilities. So you just need to learn as much as you can in your own time. So our program, just to give you an idea, is a recorded course, and we also have coaching calls. So that if you can't make the
How
coaching
much is
call,
it?
how much is what?
How much is it? The course.
So right now we're selling for $5,000.
Okay. Um, what's in it?
So we're going to teach you A to Z, everything you need to know about sales. And that includes appointment setting, that includes closing. That way you can start at the easiest, right? You're familiar with appointment setting, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of like this call, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I literally am an appointment setter. So literally a lead will come in for whatever business owner you work for, a lead, a phone number, they fill out an application, whatever. Your job is going to be to call them. And the same thing we're doing right now. See if you're a good fit, see if you're interested, and see if you're financially qualified. And if they are, you simply book them on a call with a member of the sales team on your offer. And then when that deal closes, you get paid.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, but okay. So is that 5K up front or like what?
So that's a better question for the next call you get on. Like I said, I am the appointment setter here.
Okay.
My job is just to see if you're a good fit for our calendar, but one of our coaches can actually run you through all of the details on that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So for you, obviously, I said it's 5 grand. There's different ways we go about that. I know sometimes we do payment plans, we help people out, whatever. But for you, is that a sort of investment that you can afford right now? I'm not sure what your savings looks like.
I do have it. Um, yeah, I do have it.
Okay. Well, that's the biggest thing for us. Like, obviously, the decision is not going to be made on this call. That is for you to decide once you have all the details and you decide if this is a good thing for you or not.
Mhm.
But if that's the case, I think the best next steps for us would be go ahead and get you on a call with one of the coaches. Do you have availability like sometime in the next few days?
Yeah, we could do tomorrow when I got off of work. Would that work?
Yeah. Let me take a look at our calendar here. Um, what time works best for you tomorrow?
Oh, I get off of work at 4, so if we could do like 5 p.m. Eastern time, if you have that.
Yeah, we have 5 open. So 100%, like you're able to do that time. Nothing's going to come up that's going to kind of prevent you from showing up to that call.
No, we're all good.
Awesome. So guys, we'll cut there. A few things. He directly asked me the price. Guys, old selling, maybe I would, when I first started, I would have bounced around that question. But honestly, now having done reps and seeing, like, guys, Kishan, for example, when your offer right now, you're selling an ecom offer. Do you guys share price on the call?
If
Yeah.
I don't, I'm gonna be having a lot of weird or bad conversations.
Yes. Because what you guys want to avoid as a setter is oh, well, I can't answer that question, so we'll save that for the next call. But then you don't know if they can afford it. And then you're just booking a call that doesn't need to be on your calendar. It's just not a good idea. You're wasting space. And then the second thing there, honestly, is a pretty smooth mock call in all senses of the word, other than, oh, how much is it? I just don't want you guys to freak out. Like, all setters listening to this, don't freak out when you get that. Just like I said confidently, I was like, yeah, so it's $5,000. And then the same way when you're closing, I'm not going to be silent like a robot and be weird, but I'm going to let them process that. So you could see Kishan acted very well because we've done this a million times. He was like, oh, well, it's $5,000. Like, how does that work? I'll say the price. I'm not going to try to close them on this call. So I kind of deflected the rest of it, was like, well, the details of that's going to be decided on the next call. That's not for really me to say. But boom, let's book the call. So do you have anything to say about that as well?
I would just the only thing I would change a little bit is just kind of make sure, like, because he was like, yeah, I have it, but just kind of address that concern. But what? Oh, well, it's just a big chunk. So like if like as long as you have it, like it can be done by the closer. It's just
Yeah.
a lot of people will lie with that tonality, so just be a little bit careful of that, I would say.
So the only you're right, but the only reason, and I know it's all hypotheticals, but the only reason I didn't really care is because you're an engineer.
Yeah.
You're an engineer. Engineers make good money, and obviously, I know it's a hypothetical call, but you sounded intelligent. You make a lot of money, so I can make a judgment call as a setter to be like, okay, this guy is good to book on the calendar. He has good space to fill, right? So, guys, that's it. I mean, that's a very realistic example of an appointment setting call, and I mean, sell a $5,000 offer, I get 5% of that. What is that? $250.
Yeah.
Yeah. So boom, booked call, close, $250 like that. This took me 16 minutes. $250.
I was 10 because we were recording before that.
Oh yeah, 10. So easy work.